everyone, hello loves, and this is Brandy B. Thanks for joining Makeup with me. In this video I'm just going to be showing you guys on how I do my foundation. I promise you I will not make this video too long, and I'm also not going to be doing eyeshadow, so this is just for foundation on how I do all my cover up, so stay tuned. Okay, so for my first product I'm going to be using is my Prime Serum. And I'm just going to take a few drops. Well, maybe that wasn't a few. And I'm just going to blend all this in. Next, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in the color of C6. It does have a very yellowish undertone, but it goes on really nice. I'm also going to be using my e.l.f. blending brush. The thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't have the pump, so you have to be really careful and precise on how you pour it in, because you don't want to get too much. So I'm going to start on this side just so you guys can see the coverage that I'm going to get. Try to get my ear. I like to apply just a little bit, and then if I need to add more, then that way I'm not overdoing it. But you can definitely see the difference on this foundation. Try not to forget that ear. Blending it all the way down to your neck area. And just continue to blend. Come a little closer. And that is giving me some very good coverage. When I'm going to add just a little bit more, very lightly. It's so important to, when you're applying your foundation, to blend it down to your neck area. You do not want your neck to be two different colors on your face. You want everything to blend nicely. Now I'm going to do my brows, but I'm going to do them off camera. Okay, so for my brows, I decided that I am going to record to show you guys. I can show you on how I do my brows. Now before I do that, I'm going to be showing you guys on my Ellie. And you just take the cap off, and what I'm going to do is just kind of clean up my my brow and you can hear it. So I'm just going to just clean this part up. So I'm going to be using my auto liner. This is a cream base liner. And I'm just going to put just a couple strokes. I want my brows to look as natural as possible. I do not like my brows to look like makeup. So I just put just very, very little. Basically, I'm just filling in. I want it to look like hair. I do not want my brows to look like flat makeup, flat eyeliner. It doesn't look nice. So that's pretty much it as far as the color. And I'm just going to take my spoolie and I'm just going to brush that color into my brow just so they can look as natural as possible, because I do not like my brows to look like makeup. I'm just using my Demacraw concealer and just a regular flat brush, and what I like to do is just put a little bit on the tip of the brush, not too much. Like, you don't need to put all this concealer on your brow. Only thing you're doing is really just making the brow look like you just got them done. So I put very little. And that's pretty much it. You can blend down, but I don't like doing it that way. So it is optional if you choose to put concealer on the top of your brow, but I suggest that you do. So again, very, very little. And what you want to do is kind of like to come out just a little bit. And I'm going to stay within that top part of my brow, and I'm going to swipe that downward, because I do not want too much concealer on there. Again, we want them to look natural. So let's do the other one. Bringing it outward. And of course, I love doing the top. And that's pretty much it. Okay, let's blend. I like to start in the middle and then work my way and just kind of brush off all of that concealer that you placed. And that's going to give you a very, very natural brow. It's not going to look flat and a lot of makeup or eyeliner. You want your brows to look natural. Okay, brows are done. So now for my setting powder, I'm just going to be using my Super Stay powder. This is in the color of, what is the color? 355. Okay, so I'm using my 400 RT 400. I don't know if this is the right name of it. I'm just going to go ahead on and use my setting powder. As you can see, I have used and abused. So I'm just going to place this setting powder in here. So I want everything to look really, really nice and flawless. can leave a comment in the bottom and let me know, ladies, on what is your favorite setting powder, because I love this one. So now I'm just going to let that, give that a couple minutes. I'm going to brush off my brush, and now I'm just going to just brush up all the excess. I told you ladies that I was not doing eyeshadow, but I am going to do some light. That's like kind of lighten this up a little bit. So I'm going to be using my Milani Pure Passion. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name right, but I absolutely love this palette. So I'm going to be going with the first one here, which I do not know that color, but I'm going to use my just a regular it's like a little angle brush, and I'm just going to go right on the tip of the brush, and I'm just going to put a little light right there. It's nothing too dramatic today. Very, very lightly. And I'm going to put a little bit down my nose. Let's just shine that up a little bit. Now with the same brush that I'm going to use, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to use this little dark color. I do not know what this color is either. But I'm going to just put just a little bit, and I'm going to just kind of not too much. I want everything to look really light today. I don't want nothing too heavy. Before I do my setting spray, I just want to put like a little, show you guys on how I do a little light. So with the same palette that I'm using, I'm going to go in with this peachy color right here, and I'm just using a regular it's just a regular fluffy brush. Maybe a, what brush is this? Oh, it's a blending brush. I'm going to use a blending brush, and I'm just going to take just a very little, right, oh so very lightly, and I'm just going to place it, bam, right there. There's no eyeshadow, but I still want some light. So when I go out, it could be like pow, 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 pow. Okay. So that is pretty much it. Now I'm going to use my Iconic London setting spray. I absolutely love this. Believe it or not, I don't even know or remember where I got it. But I may have to look for this. I have to definitely find this. So if any of you ladies are use this product, can you please let me know on where you purchased it, because I can't find it on Amazon. Okay, so now I'm just going to just spray. I love how this comes out. Setting spray. You gotta love setting spray. I love to set. Okay, I love to set. All right, so next I'm going to just take this and I'm just going to just dab. Got some makeup in my hair, that's okay. So next I'm just going to use, it's kind of like a little cheapie, it's just some purple lipstick, cream base, and I'm going to pop that on. Next I'm just going to use my brush. I absolutely love this brush, excuse me. So now I'm going to use this brush, and I absolutely love this brush, the way that it bends. It's really good to brush your hair. And that is pretty much it. I am ready to start my day. This has been such an amazing journey for me. But I hope you guys like it. This is something quick and easy. It was no eyeshadow, no cat eye, none of that today. This is just straight foundation, a little highlight, some purple lipstick, and off you go. This is Brandy B, and thanks for joining Makeup with me. Till next time, love yourself and your makeup. Bye.